The Southern Cassowary is one of Australia's most beautiful, fascinating, and deadliest natural wonders. Classified as endangered, these large birds are a rare sight for those living outside of Queensland's northern tropical forests. That is, unless you visit David Flay Wildlife Park in Burleigh Heads, Queensland.
Our cassowaries are part of the ratite family, which is the prehistoric flightless bird. So they are related to the kiwi bird, the emu, and the ostriches as well. So they are the closest thing you're going to get to a dinosaur.
When I look at a cassowary up close and personal, it's not only this stunningly gorgeous animal with brilliant colours on its neck and its skin around its neck, it reminds me of a time machine. I've jumped in a time machine. I've gone back 65 million years and I'm looking at something that shouldn't be alive on the planet.
I think the cassowary's on its way out. Ooh, kind of nervous now.
Right.
Oh yeah, you don't really think about it until the dinosaur's actually coming towards you. Oh my gosh. It's big.
Is it bigger than you thought?
It's a dinosaur.
And look at your beautiful eyelashes, hey? Yeah. You gonna rouse? Look like you're gonna rouse or you're gonna kick? What are you gonna do? Are you done? So this here is our female Southern Cassowary cyclone, and she is right now doing a scatter feed, so she's foraging looking for her food. And she just came up to me then because she wanted to make sure I didn't have her favourite, which is tomatoes. So now she realises that there is no bucket, there is no food, and she's going to continue foraging for her feed. This is our male Southern Cassowary Jeremy. He's about 10 years younger than our female cyclone. He was also born in the wild, so he has injuries from a dog attack. You notice on his beak here, he's got an underbite. The top of his beak was broken.
As soon as you have cassowaries mixing with humans in tight, isolated, fragmented populations around urban areas, we have the threats of road and dog attack and human interference with feeding cassowaries. So it's not a great idea to hand feed any wildlife because you create unrealistic population sizes, and that is an issue in North Queensland, particularly in a place called Mission Beach. The community there, there's very strong conservationists down there, but the message hasn't got out to stop feeding cassowaries.
In the cassowary recovery plan, the Mission Beach is identified as having an important population of cassowaries. It's got the highest density of cassowaries in Australia. The main threats to the cassowary is habitat loss, traffic strike, because all the roads traverse through cassowary habitat, dog attack, and introduction of exotics. As far as the ecology of the bird in its natural environment, that's something which has been really difficult for scientists to study.
Cassowaries only occur in a very small part of Australia. They occur in an area called the wet tropics. If you compare the size of that Mission Beach population, every cassowary is incredibly valuable. They are a magnificent animal, they truly are. Some rainforest Aboriginal people used cassowaries as a food source. They were quite happy to harvest them and eat them. They were a large animal, up to 65, 70 kilos. That's a lot of protein. That could feed a tribe. Maybe the next clan group up the downstream or upstream would use them as a totem. It's an animal they would respect. It's an animal they'd sing about and dance about, an animal they would paint and draw. The Commonwealth of Australia has supplied funding to the cassowary recovery team to engage with our traditional owners to write the next version of our recovery plans.
There are differing opinions in the community about protection and conservation of the cassowary. On the one hand, you have people who are very passionate and about the cassowary, and there are others who are not so understanding, and they want to go about their business and they want to be able to use the natural environment the way they want to without considering the cassowaries.
Only through communities will nature on the planet be here in the future. and natural areas and protected areas will only be here if the community wants it.
I came here with our school last year and the kids absolutely loved it, so I wanted to bring them back down.
I love my kids to learn about the wildlife and our native flora and fauna, and they just love coming here all the time.
We're very lucky that the Cassowaries, very much like, I guess, the lion is to Africa and maybe the bear is to America or the moose is to America. It's an iconic animal that, you know, if you went out in the community with an image of a cassowary, I'm going to suggest that 75% of people could identify it as a cassowary.
When there's no cassowaries in there, you kind of feel like forest is not really so as vibrant. You just feel like it's lush and it's alive.
I'm not the only one that loves cassowaries. There's lots of people that do, and they mean different things to different people. But for me, it's that incredible role as the rainforest gardener and being that window back in time to see what birds were like 65 million years ago.